Welcome back. Thank you for joining us here for the second session. What do you think would be the most beneficial next meditation for someone?
We are dealing with a crisis now, and it affects people in all kinds of ways. We talked about how, it is a sickness, and people may be afraid to be sick, or someone they love may get sick, worrying about a relative or a friend, someone that's maybe compromised. And there's also the financial worries. A lot of people lost their jobs. Maybe you don't know if you have a job. Maybe you don't know what your job's going to look like, and so forth. So unknown and this moments and unclear situation where we don't know where we're going to be is bringing up all kind of fears, worries, concerns. It's pervasive. I feel it everywhere. A lot of my clients call me and really worried about their parents and themselves and their income and their families. So it's there. I can almost feel it myself. It's there. It's happening. So I want to do a meditation for being with fear, being with worries. How do you do that? And we use a technique we call R.A.I.N. R.A.I.N is a way for us to be with a strong emotion. And this time we're going to go with fear.
What does R.A.I.N stand for?
Recognize the emotion first and foremost. Allowing that emotion to be there, not fighting it, not resisting it, because that's what we usually do. Like, I don't want to feel that. It doesn't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
It's actually inviting it. It's who we are. It also has a place with us. Fear is not a bad thing. We don't want to use it as a negative thing. It saves our lives a lot of times. And it's who we are. It's part of who we are. So allowing it to be there, investigating it. Like, what does it need? What's going on here? And then not identifying with it. That's the end. So basically, it's also there, but it's not fully who we are. It's not that we are fearful people and that's it, and we're doomed. It's more like, okay, there's fear too. There's an energetical fear that goes on there. That's part of our making, but it's not who we are. That's not fully who we are. So we'll walk through that. Hopefully that will be a good one for people to be with. That's something that I think people may want to use several times when they feel fear comes up or worries come up.
Anxiety, any of that stuff.
Anxiety,
Yeah.
for sure, exactly. So let's get ready. Again, let's find a great spot to sit. You're going to sit for longer this time, so make sure you're comfortable, your body is rested and comfortable. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to the belly. One deep breath and release. And another deep breath and release. And I would like to invite you to open up your inner awareness to your inner world. Now that you're sitting with yourself with eyes closed or gazed, this is a little sensitive because we're going to deal with fear here, anxiety, worries. So if you have some deep trauma from the past, this is not where you want to go. I'm talking more about the immediate fear, immediate worry, immediate anxiety about this current situation. If you have a deep trauma history, then don't bring that up right now. Be with what's there with this current moment, the last few days and weeks. Just breathe. I invite you to pay attention to what is it. Is it a fear, anxiety, worry, concern? Find the right definition for what it is. Are you worried? Are you concerned? Are you fearful? Are you anxious? And if one of those doesn't fit, maybe you'll find one that does. Which one sounds the best for you? And really feel like, yeah, that's what I feel. And when you do, you find the right one, see if you can feel it in your body. where does it show up in your body? Is it maybe a tension in your stomach? Maybe it's tension in your chest. Maybe it's in your throat. Maybe it's just like buzzing around your head. Where does this show up? This emotional fearness or anxiety, where does it show up in your body and how? Allow it to be there. Let's allow it to be there. Let's accept it. Accept it for what it is. It's also there. It's also us. Let's not fight it. I invite you not to fight it, not to resist it. Accept it. Let it be there. Have compassion to it and let it just be there. If it's okay with you, allow it to be there and just investigate it. What is it? What does it need right now? It's right there, I feel it. It could be a tension, it could be a buzzing, it could be pressure. Whatever it is. Can you allow it to be there? Give it the space. Give it the acceptance. And see, what does it need? Does it need to be accepted? Does it need love? Does it need a hug? Does it need some comforting? Does it need to be seen and acknowledged? And ask it, what do you need right now? This precious place of tightness and concern. I would like to accept you, allow you to be there. You're also part of life. You're also part of being. What do you need right now? Can you approach it with compassion and simply ask it, what can I do for you? And then give it what it needs. Can you give it love? Give it a hug. Accept it. Allow it to be there and appreciate it. It's there. It's part of you. It's part of humanity. It's part of all the energies in the world. So there's also an energy of concern. There's energy of anxiousness. There's energy of worrying. Can we just accept that as one of the energies of the world, and it's now affecting us? And how do we accept it and allow it to be? And know that by accepting it, we're not saying that I'm an anxious person or I'm a fearful person. I am also experiencing that. It's not fully who I am. It's not what I'm about and who I'm about. It's something I'm experiencing right now. And I'm okay with it. It's okay to feel it. Can you not resist it? Just allow yourself to feel it and give it the support it needs. It's asking for something. It needs something. I ask you to check in with your strong heart, your strong being, your stable. There's a piece of you that is very stable, know exactly how to give love, knows exactly how to support others. Can you go to someone that you really appreciate in your life? Someone that when you sit with them, you fully accept it. And maybe it's a dog, or maybe it's a cat, Maybe it's someone that died, or maybe it's a guru or a other spiritual figure. Just imagine him in front of you, looking at you. Look them in the eyes and feel that unconditional love from them to you, accepting you with all that other pieces of you, all the parts of you, especially that fear, that anxiety, the worrying, giving it a lot of love and acceptance. And can you feel that really affecting you? Feel the full unconditional love through the eyes of that loved one. Accepting every part of you, accepting every part of the human suffering. And it's all okay. And it's all going to be okay. Can you feel that love radiating at you? And know it's all going to be okay. You will be okay. We will be okay. Even if you imagine the worst case scenario, the thing that you're really afraid of, really worried about, you could bring it in. What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of getting sick? Afraid of someone else being sick? Afraid of losing yourself? You're losing someone you love? Afraid of economy, being poor? Bring it in and let that radiation of love from the person in front of you help you hold all of that. And know that deep down, you're a survivor and you will be okay. You have this big heart that knows how to take care of yourself, how to love others. You have the inner healer that can heal yourself. Take the energy from this outside person that's looking at you and send it to yourself. And know that you will be okay. You'll be okay. You are okay right now. Can you give yourself 1 minute of being okay? I'm okay. Yes. I am okay. Back to the breath. Back to the softness. Can you feel the softness now? Your breath is deeper. You're softer. There's more acceptance in your body, more acceptance in your energy. You are okay. And you will be okay. And slowly come back. Just want to invite you to take it easy. Feel the softness now. Are you a little different than when you started? Can you surrender to the softness and the love you felt? Can you take it with you today and have a softer, more self-loving day? And take that safety with you and give it to others if they need it.